Alright traders, it's Mark here at DynoTrading. Let's get into today's incredible market rally, and all I can say is, what a day for a comeback! Alright guys and gals, we were actually talking about this in the private mastermind group. Actually, I think one of our members said this in the room. Never ever short a quiet market, right? You guys know this, man, especially any of you guys who've been trading for any length of years. The last 3 or 4 days have been quiet. Matter of fact, like right after Easter, this market has been quiet as a mouse. And every prior time that I've seen that happen, right? It happened in 2022, it happened in 2021. All right, every time the market is like quiet or sluggish, man, I am telling you, there is an explosive move right around the corner, and it's typically to the upside. All right. So what you're seeing here on the screen, ladies and gentlemen, is today's live price action chart of the S&P 500. This market absolutely roared today. All right, and don't worry for all you NASDAQ lovers, I do have the NASDAQ queued up right over here. We are going to talk about the NASDAQ in just a few moments. Man, it was epic on the NASDAQ to the point of almost cracking 1,000 ticks, all right? But let's kick things off with the S&P. I know a lot of you guys and gals out there are trading the S&P 500. This is the global benchmark. You can trade the S&P on any asset class. If you trade Forex, your symbol is SPX 500. If you trade futures, you know your symbol is ES. And of course, if you trade stocks and options, your symbol is SPY, what they call the SPY. And yeah, man, this is one of the most liquid symbols out there. It's very, very popular with active day traders. And even though the NASDAQ is my all-time favorite symbol, okay, the S&P 500 is definitely a very close second. And guys and gals, what you're seeing overlaid on top of this market is our proprietary volume indicator color band, okay? This thing is epic, and I mean simply epic when it comes to its ability to identify the starting point of a trend. Listen, guys, if you have any aspirations of trying to find success in the trading game, first of all, you know it's a tough game, right? And the only way to beat the market is to have an edge. And that edge can come in many forms. For me and all of my people, this indicator is a must-have statistical edge, okay, as part of my trading toolbox, because it tells me who's in control and potentially what direction the market's going to go, right? That's what we want to know as traders, right? Is the market going to go down? Then we're looking for the indicator to be red. And when it turns green, as it did right here, there's a higher probability than not that the market's going to go up. Simple, right? I mean, look, man, I had a long conversation with this gentleman the other day who still uses Japanese candlesticks and Bollinger Bands and stochastics and MACD and all this garbage. And we literally stacked up this volume indicator chart with his chart, and he was just floored. He couldn't believe it. But this is the real deal, folks. All right, this is live from today. You can see that this volume indicator nailed the exact turning point in the morning session. Okay, well, after that happens, now what? Right? What's the next step when it comes to potentially taking a physical trade? Right? Well, you guys know what's next, especially all you guys that crushed it today and all of my long-term customers, subscribers. You guys know, right? There's only one way, guys, to play a trend change, okay? And that methodology comes in the form of a pullback, or what I like to call a retracement. What might that look like? Well, when this volume indicator turns green, okay, giving you a heads up that yes, the trend has changed, and it's probably a much better idea to start playing the market long, okay? You want to see a little bit of upward momentum first. In fact, you want to see that immediately. But right after that, you want to see the market come back to you, right? You want to see it kind of base a little bit, kind of stop out all the retail traders, the amateur traders, and the idiots and morons who were still trying to short this market, even though it's so clearly and obviously green, right? And more importantly, we want to see the market come reasonably underneath the color band as it did so right over here. Okay, you see this green reversal bar? that prints right on top of the color band. But you see how the low of this bar is underneath the band, right? Now this right here is a perfect retracement today on the S&P 500 in the morning session. And that was the only signal, guys and gals, that showed up today. If you blinked, then you missed this setup. And you know what? Shame on you if you missed this setup, because the market spent the rest of the trading day soaring for 200 potential ticks. You understand what I'm saying? Like, doesn't this just make sense? Isn't this like a logical trading strategy that's, in my opinion, somewhat simple, right? I mean, all it is waiting for green and then waiting for a pullback and then using a pullback or retracement to enter a trade. Understand? And if you want to talk about an explosive move, guys, let's look at the NASDAQ. You know, this is my all-time favorite symbol ever. The NASDAQ, just so you know, guys and gals, is averaging anywhere between 800 to 1,000 ticks or pips if you trade Forex, okay, almost every single day. Can you name any other market that does that? Right? I can't, and I don't think you can either. This market here, the NASDAQ, has been on fire all year, and if you don't have the NASDAQ open, all right, then shame on you. You're missing out, and you really need to fire up the chart. Slap the vol on it. Get in touch with me for the vol cheat sheet. I'll tell you what the T-bar speeds that I'm using here on this symbol, and this thing's just on fire. Okay, and you see these yellow boxes here, right? What do you think these yellow boxes signify? Take a guess, right? These are two locations, and the only two locations where we had a textbook, nice, deep retracement, perfect setup that printed on the NAS today. Okay, for, like I said, a shocking 800 tick or pip potential. This is real from today, and God help anybody who was trying to short the NASDAQ today. How clueless can somebody be trying to short this market when this volume indicator is so clearly and obviously green? This is telling you that the buyers are in control. The large traders, the institutions, the hedge funds, they're all piling in and buying this market hand over fist. And anybody who was dumb enough to short this market today got their faces chopped off repeatedly. Right? I mean, let's be honest, guys and gals. I mean, the reason that I love this indicator so much is because it's so powerful. And when a trend starts, like it did right over here, it typically will stay in that trend for what seems to be all day. All right, guys. So look, congrats to all you guys that had a monster trading day today. I'm absolutely thrilled that you guys crushed it. And I think the next 6 to 8 weeks are going to be just crazy, just hands down crazy. And in my humble opinion, I'm 100% convinced that this volume indicator is going to keep kicking ass on a daily basis. And I think both the S&P, all right, and the NAS are going to give us opportunities of a lifetime. Guys, that'll do it for this video. If you'd like to get your hands on this powerful volume indicator, then get in touch, call, text, email, whatever's convenient, and I'd be happy to hook you up with a free one-on-one demo, really show you how this volume indicator is going to supercharge your trading. Guys, thanks for watching this video, and I'll see you on the next trade.